Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Madison here, aka Dandelion, and today we are going on a fun field trip to Namgyal Monastery in Ithaca, New York. So this is actually a monastery, a Tibetan Buddhist monastery that is the North American seat for the Dalai Lama. When the Dalai Lama is here in North America, this is where he lives. I know, crazy, right here in upstate New York. Can't believe I didn't know this sooner. So join me for a little tour around this amazing religious site. So first we're going to be heading into the main building of the monastery. This is where all of the meditations that are open to the public are held. And here we are in the gorgeous altar area, ritual space in the heart of the monastery. So this is where you'll be if you ever come to participate in these classes and meditations. Yes, they have classes too. Check them out online. It's very, very cool. I'll link their website in the Dropbox. But look how beautiful this architecture is. There's also a sand mandala on display. This is a Kalachakra mandala, and it is meant to be a kind of representation of the universe. And here is where the monks sit and kneel during rituals, during chanting and meditations. They have this spot here where the Dalai Lama sits when he is in town. They've got a photo here as a placeholder since he is not in Ithaca right now. And you'll also see a lot of altars, not just to the Buddha, but to the Bodhisattva of compassion, Avalokiteshvara, also known as Chenrezig. And now it is time to head out of the main building of the monastery and a little bit down the hill to go to the Dalai Lama's library. And they have these little cars that the Dalai Lama uses to get around when he's in town, kind of on display. So here is the library. When you come in, just like with the main monastery building, when you come into the library, you have to take your shoes off. So all the buildings here are no shoes allowed, which I love because I hate wearing shoes. But you can see here, beautiful library here. They've got books in almost every single language that exists and in any kind of spiritual topic that is even somewhat related to Buddhism. They also have a little museum in the library dedicated to the Dalai Lama, but also dedicated just to Tibetan Buddhism and Vajrayana Buddhism as a whole. Look how gorgeous this quilt is. As a textile nerd, this quilt had my full attention. And here's another sand mandala. Both the quilt and this sand mandala are the Kalachakra mandala. Here are some sutras. These are really old, ancient sutra texts. They are written in gold, handwritten in gold, absolutely beautiful. And here are some of the Dalai Lama's robes and clothing, ritual clothing items that he wears when he is in town and performing rituals. Some more details of this mandala, absolutely beautiful. Still can't believe those are made with sand and by hand. And now we're heading upstairs to see what's above the library. We have another altar space, ritual space, gathering space. Meditations and classes are also held here. And you'll see again the Buddha in the center of the altar with the Bodhisattva of compassion, Avalokiteshvara, on one side, and an altar to the Dalai Lama on the other side. And I peeped Jane Goodall. Oh, rest in peace. They also have lots of opportunities on the altars to give offering in the form of candies or money or fruits. And here are sutras, rows and rows of sutras. Oh, this was cool. They've got Lord Shiva here acting as a protector of the altars, and you see a little bowl of candy there as offering because Lord Shiva loves candy. Here is the Dalai Lama altar and the altar to the Buddha. and of course the altar to the Bodhisattva of compassion. And I managed to get a shot with no one walking in front. Amazing. They also have this amazing statue of the Dalai Lama out in front of the library, so I had to say hello. And the last thing we did before we headed out was visit the Dharma wheel. So the way this wheel works is it's covered in a chant that is significant to Tibetan Buddhists. It's meant to be kind of the vibration of the universe and a way to attain spiritual enlightenment by uttering it or hearing it. And the chant that you see written here in Tibetan, and I'm going to try my best to say it, it is Om Mani Padme Hum. So when you spin the wheel, you're meant to spin the wheel clockwise. When you spin the wheel clockwise, they believe that you generate good karma for yourself. And surrounding the monastery are these prayer flags. So these have Tibetan Buddhist prayers written on them, and they place them around the perimeter of the monastery grounds so that when the wind moves through the prayers are carried off in all directions. And then it was time to head out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.